Welcome to Big Hoss's Tailgate.
Amber Live, what's up? I'm
What's
with
going on,
Rett Lewis, local. Where you from?
Well, currently local. I'm originally from Waynesburg, PA. So.
Oh, okay. So we probably know the same people from Waynesburg,
I
PA.
bet we do. I think we talked about it at one point.
Yeah, I'm
before.
from like Washington County. Ooh, don't you fizz on me? We're good. I leave it in. It keeps everything authentic.
It's good. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, because it's like, one, you watch all these shows and it's like all picture perfect. I'm like, how many times did you guys screw up?
Exactly.
Like, I definitely there is times, like, I think there was one I think it's an outtake episode because I got so excited, like trying to rush around and get everything, I forgot to hit record on the camera.
Okay.
This one I double checked. I know I hit record this time, and then I was just like, I'm keeping the audio and we're just gonna keep going. Like,
Yeah, why not?
yeah, because it's like, don't waste it. Just put it out there for people to watch.
Yeah, I feel like it's more authentic. You know, like gives more of like a
Humanizes you.
humanize like who you are. You know.
Yeah, but you're a country singer.
Part-time.
Part-time?
I'd say, yeah. It's kind of like a hobby. One of the hobbies I do. It's kind of is more fun than the other ones. You know.
That's the bad thing, though. I hate when, like, you always see people and like, so this is a hobby for you? I'm like, I don't say that to you, like, about things you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those things where it's like people say that, and it's just like, why you gotta hit me like that?
Right. I get it.
It feels like feels like people are like, they're not trying to give you a backhanded compliment, but it's a little bit backhanded.
It feels that way.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah. It's the same way. Like, you know, when it kind of you start doing something like this, which like you're putting yourself on the internet, and then like, you know, people in your family or your work see it, and you're just like, and then you just hear about it, jokes and the backhand comments, like you said. But it's just like, it's passion, it's fun. You know.
The funny part is like, if people are like, you don't watch your own episodes, I'm like, I don't want to watch myself, because I'll be like the whole time like, look at you fucking idiot. Like, I'm going to do that all the time.
Yeah.
So like, I was trying to say where I was going with this. I had it going. But no, it's like I don't watch my own stuff, and so people will mention something from the podcast, and I'll be like,
Yeah. Cool.
I was like, cool, that was funny. Where'd you think of that? And they're like, you said it on your pod. I'm like, oh, I don't remember, because
Yeah.
we usually were drinking and stuff, and I try to think of everything, like, and it's like, unless no one said nothing that's really questionable, I'm not concerned.
No. Not
Like,
at all.
like no one dropped any like slurs. We're good.
No,
like keep rolling.
Yeah. Nothing that's gonna need like bleeped out or anything.
Yeah, no, we save that for the Patreon. Just kid on.
You actually have a Patreon?
I do have a Patreon, so we'll do like an hour, and then everybody can watch the rest of it later.
Oh, cool. That's sweet.
Yeah,
You just set that like up on your own, or
I just started that January.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I've seen him online before. Like, there's a guy I follow, or I don't follow him, but like I see his like sports content and his Patreon and stuff. I never knew what like that led into. I don't know what that is really.
It's weird because it's like it's so hard to come up with that, but it's also like, how do I monetize this?
Yeah,
I don't. How like I'm doing this, but it needs to start paying.
Right. No, I get that. Yeah, it's kind of like the music side of things. Like you know, I've been doing it for like 2 years. Like 1 year, really, really solid. Like working with the same producer, doing the same thing, and then 2 years kind of off, like on the country music side of things, and then it's like you said, it's like I think I've made like $60 on the music. It's like I put minimum a couple hundred into the song just for ads, you know, just to run ads or whatever it is, you know, or promote or whatever it is. It's just like there's no money made right now, you know.
Yeah, and it's like most of it's like, that's why a lot of guys they'll go and do shows, but it's hard to find for bands to find a venue that'll give them a place.
I know.
Yeah, I'll have to hook you up with a place. I'm doing a show like down the street.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah,
and they would have fun with a band, and they have like doo-wop nights. But I'm like, guys, you need to have like stuff that brings in the crowd, nothing against like older people coming to a bar, but hey, you're not what's in style now. You used to. I mean, I like your music, but it's also you got to bring stuff in. Like, I like oldies.
Yeah.
But you go talk to a 22-year-old and ask them like, "Hey, do you know who Ray Charles is?" They'll be like,
the basketball player, or
"Yeah." They're going to name
like,
off somebody that I won't even
right,
know.
exactly. Like, I agree with you. Yeah, like before all the music, like I've been doing music for all my life, whether it be like I was doing like drums since I was like 4th grade, into teaching the drum line at my high school, and then I DJ'd for a while. I still kind of have the stuff at home, but like there's always been a music around me, and even when DJing, like there's this weird like fine line between people who can enjoy every song in the party and people who like will sit there and just like get on you and get on you.
They just want to hear the top 40 songs.
Yep.
That's it. And I'm like, I can't listen. Like, I get annoyed with my own Spotify because it's like I was using the Spotify DJ because it's like, hey, we will find these songs. I'm like, sounds great.
Yep.
Go for it. But then I started noticing I'm hearing the same songs on a loop, and I'm like, I like these songs, yeah, but I don't want to listen to Sabrina Carpenter 5 times in a row.
Right.
Don't judge me.
No judging at all. No, it's okay.
I don't know why I get really into like the music that I'm ashamed to like is all guilty pleasure stuff like Britney Spears, stuff like that. And it's like, I know it's weird for me to like this, but it's catchy and it gets stuck in your head.
I agree. Have you been down to we call it at work, we call it gas station tacos in Coraopolis, but it's the La Poblanita.
I have not. Usually when I go get tacos, I'm down in Southside.
Okay.
So I'll go down to it's called La Bodega.
I've heard of it, yeah.
And dude, I've got some shrimp tacos from there, and like you gotta get the Mexican. Like me, I don't like those corn tortillas.
Okay.
It just feels too gritty.
Okay.
To me, and it's just. I mean, what do I know?
It's okay.
I grew up in the back roads, so I just know what I like. I like flour tortillas better, but the Mexican way, man, it's just like they put a little bit of radish, some cilantro, and lime, and then
simple.
Yeah,
simple, dude.
And then the Americans like guacamole, all this other stuff. I'm like, I want more meat and less crap.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we were heading down there today, and I was like, I just threw my truck on, threw the phone on. Everyone hopped in the truck from work, and we're driving down, and I started like flipping through my Spotify. I had it on like a liked playlist with the shuffle on it, and it was like country music, like hip hop, R&B, and then it was like Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten, and we all look at each other like, oh, we're not going to sing this, and we started jamming.
Yeah,
it's just you can't not sing those songs.
Yeah, there's certain songs where it's like it's just fun to like jam out to. I have a buddy. He was like, I had his brother on the pod, but me and him were like supposed to plan on doing one, and he's from Waynesburg. You know Jackson Gardner?
It's a name I've heard. Yeah. It's pretty. I mean, Waynesburg's like that. You hear names.
Yeah, he used to play down at Rinky Dinks a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Have you ever been down there? Yeah. Rinky Dinks is a place, man. That'd be a fun place to do like a live pod, but to get the crowd, you know what I mean? Because it's like that area is just no one wants to go out anymore.
It's just in the middle. Thing is about Rinky Dinks is like it's in the perfect place, but the worst place.
Yeah.
Like only the people that know about the live band that's going to be there that night are going to be there, and it's packed.
Right, because it's like it's funny because it was always fun to go in there, and then people from Pittsburgh would come down and like order like a fancy drink, and they just laugh at them and say, "So what do you want? You want a Jack and Coke?"
Right.
Like,
yeah, we have Miller Lite, sir.
Yeah, you get vodka cran or Jack and Coke. Right. What do you want? like
cash only bar.
It's like, but you have all the ingredients. Yeah, but I don't have a way to make it, so I'm not doing it. So
I think that. I've been in there, and the same bartenders have been in there, the same like ladies that have worked there since I've ever gone there have been in there.
Oh yeah,
every time.
And it's like weird because it's like when you go to your local place, there's some days you'll walk in and go, oh, so and so's here. It's going to be a good night. And then you see another person, you go, oh, so and so's here. It's going to be that kind of night.
It's going to be that kind of night.
Yeah, you're like, I'm not going to get a lot of beers tonight.
Yeah, yeah. There's I was down there. I think most recently was. Maybe not this last summer, but the previous summer I was down there, and my best friend growing up, his mom's husband is like in this pretty. It used to be a really popular band. There was a traveling band in the Greene County area, but they ended up like splitting. They do some like live music on acoustic side too. We were down in there, and it was just one of those nights where it's like, this is we're like the only ones in here. And there's like a few people who know each other, and we were just like every beer was ours. It was just one of those nights.
Oh yeah, and the beer's cheap.
Yeah.
Like that's the best part. Beer's cheap, food's amazing,
Yep.
and then the best part is like they would get like occasionally you would get a big name come through, like Whitey Morgan would come through, and he loves that place. Like we got to meet him a little bit and hang out with him. And he's like, I love this place. He's like, I love the vibes here because it just feels authentic. And he's like, I wish I could just stay here.
Yeah, it's classic. It's dive bar that you hear about and see in movies, and then it's like,
Yeah.
it's just like one of those places. Like Clark's ran through there a few times. Who's that? What's that guy's name? He plays. I'm losing it, but he's
I say there's Rough Crick.
Rough. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Rough Crick, yeah.
Devin. Yeah.
Devin. Yeah, I'm looking for his first.
Devin
name.
went to my high school.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Graduated my high school, but
Yeah.
he's older than me. But he would graduate with my brother and my cousin.
Okay.
So it was kind of like, oh, that's kind of weird. I didn't know you went to the same high school as me.
And now you're traveling around making music.
Yeah.
They're on Spotify too. I don't know if you've heard their stuff on Spotify.
I have not. I didn't know they were on Spotify.
Dude, I'm surprised in this like day and age of like indie music, they aren't as big as they are. Like, I don't know what it is, but they really like their sound is good, their music's good. Like,
It's weird. Like as soon as you say, I think this is the problem with Pittsburgh in any sort of art form you want to do. The moment you say you want to do something, and you say that you're from here, they immediately like put you a step below everybody else. Which, don't get me wrong, it's one of those like, I get it, like I am a local guy. But if you're actually trying to make it and when they just go, well, you're only going to do this, so it doesn't matter. And it's like, maybe I don't want to just do this. Maybe I want to take a shot one day. Like, encourage that.
Yeah.
Because you never know.
Yeah, I have a few guys that work, they're like that. They're like my real tight guys, and they're like, dude, your stuff sounds good. Like, keep on going on. Like, I'm supporting you through all this. And, like, it feels good to hear that side of the thing, like instead of hearing that, like, more categorized thing where you're like, oh, you're from Pittsburgh. It's like, oh, well, good luck. You know?
Well, when it comes to local country, it is kind of like good luck because it's so hard to get into because it's like people in Pittsburgh don't like country music. It feels like like in the city at least because every person I talk to hates country. But then I go to a country events and I'm like, where did they come from?
Right. I agree. Like, I feel like it's that I saw a video on it. It was like, you can't say you're from Pittsburgh unless you're like paying Allegheny County taxes, and it's like the same way where it's like, I feel like the city people, some people in the city might like country, but I feel like everywhere on the outside of Pittsburgh, everyone says they're from Pittsburgh when you ask them. Oh,
they like country, but they like country that's top 40.
Top 40.
They'll go, like they'll pay $1,000 to go see Morgan Wallen, but won't pay $5 to walk across the street and see the local guy who's going to play Morgan Wallen. Guaranteed.
Most likely at least one or two cover songs.
Yeah. He'll play whatever you want.
Whatever song you want.
If you want to hear fucking Wagon Wheel, you'll hear it.
Oh, you'll probably hear it too.
I hate Wagon Wheel.
It's great, like in the summer once or twice in the summer.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
I was fine with it at first, but then like, I mean, I heard the Old Crow Medicine Show version.
Okay. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite like cover?
Cover of
like
a song?
an artist that covered somebody else's song.
Oh man.
Because there's some good ones like
a new version of a cover like of all time.
Oh, all time. Because the new version's tough.
Yeah, because like you think about covers and the new stuff, everyone goes to like Morgan Wallen and Cover Me Up. Everyone thinks that because it's like it's so huge for him.
It's in his version. Not gonna lie, it's kind of better than Isbell's.
It is. It is to a point. I mean, the writing is, on Isabel's side of things is really like original, but it would still. Yeah,
and it has that like, oh, this sounds like it was recorded in the 30s because you can hear all the strings hitting.
Yeah.
But the problem is that it's weird. I got to be in the mood for both. I could listen to both, but the Morgan Wallen one I kind of like a little bit more.
Okay.
But like something like, do you ever hear Alan Jackson cover George Jones?
I don't think I have.
Like he did. I know he did. It's Been a Good Year for the Roses with him and George.
Okay.
Whew, it gives you. I got goosebumps just hearing like the chorus in my head.
Yeah.
There's that one. He did the Blues Man.
Okay. Yeah.
That one's pretty fucking banging. Yeah.
On YouTube or.
Yeah, you can. I'll show you like when I go in between the breaks.
Gotcha.
And then Hank Jr. covered Are the Good Times Really Over for Good?
Okay.
Wow.
Very good.
He did that. It was like Great American Country was doing the greatest country songs of all time.
Okay.
So, but they were having artists come in and play some songs. Hank's got Merle Haggard's. He slows it down, and I just get like just the way he sings it with that power of a voice.
Yeah.
Whew.
Impressive.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not out. It's not on like the streaming platforms. I've seen him do it live on YouTube, and I've seen like videos of him before, TikTok, whatever. But I like Tony Rice a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and when Zach Top came out and did what's that one with Tony Rice? Freeborn Man.
Okay.
He did Freeborn Man, and he came out and he was like, well, I'm playing these hit songs that are mine, and everyone loves, whatever it is. And then he's like, starts ripping Freeborn Man on guitar, and then the whole band just jumps in and starts playing. I was like, wow.
Did you ever, I like his cover of Nobody in His Right Mind Would Have Left Her.
Uh-huh.
His is, wow. Because it's like you have Keith Whitley, and then you got George Strait, and Zach Top.
Yeah.
How do you pick that one? Because all three are just bangers.
Yeah. It comes down to just the song is so good as it is, and then you just pick your favorite guy.
Yeah, because I can't remember who. I know it's a Keith Whitley song originally, but I can't remember if it was like an old song first and he covered it. I can't remember.
I can't either.
I used to know all kinds of random like writers and all that stuff,
Yeah.
but then once you go into other things, then you forget most of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I get in stints like where I'm just strictly listening to old country, and I get into it. That's what my dad like raised me on,
Peepaw music.
Yeah.
That's what I keep seeing everybody on Instagram call it, and I'm like, hell yeah.
That's relatable because it's like it is kind of like peepaw music. It's like kind of that song that you would hear, on an old like top 40 CD back then.
Yep.
That was like, oh, they burn it off a computer, or they burn it off of whatever, and then you're in your garage and they throw it in like a CD player.
Yeah, I wonder how many families like got together and did the Time Life thing where they got greatest songs of the 60s, 70s, and then just said, hey, we're going to burn all these, and then we'll all split the money and pay for it.
Yeah.
It's the best way to make the money.
I think so, yeah. I grew up, like, first concert ever, like, I grew up on, like, I went and saw Merle Haggard before he passed away.
Oh, I did too.
So that was down in, I can't remember where in West Virginia that was, but my mom, I think I was like 7 or 8 years old, 10 years old. Mom and Dad were like, we're going to this concert, and I was like, who is it? Like, Merle Haggard. And at the time, I was like, oh, it's country music, cool. Now as an adult, I'm like, dude, I was, like, lucky to see him live.
Yeah, I got to see him in Greensburg.
Okay.
Or no, is that Greensburg? The Palace Theater? I think it's the Palace Theater. I can't remember if I think it's Greensburg. I could be wrong.
Okay.
But me and my dad got to see Merle Haggard, and like he died that year.
Yeah, that's the same year.
And I was like,
maybe we saw him in the same year.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was we were sitting in the balcony, and like I remember my dad asking like one of his guitar players like, "Hey, I like that hat. That's a nice hat." I was like, "Why? Why are you doing this? Leave the guy alone." Dang, that makes me feel old now.
Yeah.
When you're like, yeah, I was 6 or 7 and got to see Merle Haggard. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're much older than me, but I mean, nowadays I'm 24. I get called Unc. So.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's like 10. Yeah, I'm 9 years older. That's the same age as like my nephew, and like someone said how old my nephew was, and I was like, don't say that.
Don't do it.
Like he's not that old.
Don't
and they're
do
like,
it.
yes, he is.
Yeah, we were at work, and one of my really good friends from work, like he was like talking to me. He's like, yeah, he's like, said something about me being like little guy or something like that, and I was like, dude, you turned 30 and you act like you're like a grandpa now. Chill out.
That's literally what it feels like though, because it's like people keep saying, I don't know what it is. Like my generation, like everyone's slowly reacting to getting older.
Yes.
And they're not taking it well.
No. I'm one of 4, and I have all sisters, so it's like my 2 older sisters are the ones in her 40s, and then my second older sister just turned 30 this year, and it just makes me feel like, ugh, I feel old. And then my youngest sister, she's 20.
Mm-hmm.
So then once she hits 21, I'm like, oh, I'm 25. I'm like getting closer to 30 than I am 20. I'm gonna feel.
Yeah.
There, you know.
Someone told me I was closer to 40, or it was like, I forget what it was. They said, "Hey, we're all closer to 20 something or 2050 than we were in 1950 now, or something."
Yeah, I saw that.
It was something ridiculous. I can't remember. It was something weird number,
Oh, yeah.
and I was like, "Don't stop."
Yeah, it was something like, I saw something that was comparing like, yeah, the 2010s music is the equivalent to people listening to the 1980s music in 2000 or 1990, and it was like, shut up.
Whoever said that, I'm beating them with a
I know.
microphone.
It was on like Instagram or something.
Yeah, when they say, I'm like, you're just trying to hurt my feelings.
It's just rage bait, man.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's like they already know that I'm upset about it, and then you throw it in my face, and it's like, I will burn your house to the ground.
Yeah.
Like,
my go-to is I'm one of the youngest people at my job, but they're the older people that are not older, but they're all like, you know, in their 30s and 40s, or whatever, and I'll literally be like, yeah, I mean, I would know if I was born in the 1900s, and they just like, you could just see it in their head, like snapping.
You could just see the steam starting to rise, and they're just motherfucker. Like,
they love it.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's weird because I'm like, when I look at how old I am, I'm like, I don't feel that old. I feel like I'm 25. You know,
I couldn't really. If you asked me, like, if I said, oh, you're whatever, I couldn't make a guess. I would say maybe 32.
So the bad thing was, I seen this event happening. I don't know if you've seen it on Instagram. It said the Pittsburgh Honky Tonk.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, I'm going to go, you know, I'm a single guy. I'm going to go to check this out because, you know.
Honky Tonk.
Why not?
I know.
That's the vibes I'm getting.
Yep.
I get there, and it just happened to be like around Christmas time.
Okay.
So it's all couples.
Oh.
And I'm just sitting there like, oh, you got to be kidding me. One person standing by themselves.
Okay.
One chick. So I was like, okay, like, hey, like, I'm not the only person here by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And like, me and her start talking, have a good conversation, and then we went down to go check Chico Bacella out.
Okay.
And she's like, we're talking, like, laughing and stuff, and I'm mentioning stuff, and I noticed that she's not catching my references, which is throwing me off.
Okay.
And then I said, how old are you? And she was, oh, I'm 23.
Oh God.
And she was, how old are you? And I said 33. And you ought to watch, like, both of us just went, oh. Yeah. Like, it was just.
It just, like, killed the night.
Yeah. And
completely.
Now, the bad part is that she gave me her number.
Okay.
And I'm like, what do you do? Like, because it's just like, I was like, this probably isn't going to work out.
Yeah.
Like,
realistically.
Yeah, because it's just like, it's just too high of a number. Like, I feel like if I was in my 40s dating a 30-year-old, it would make more sense because you're like, you're both on the same level.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, I would hope I'm on the same level. I'm pretty immature though, so.
I mean, sometimes we all have that those days.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's what I was like, we're probably in like maturity level the same, like, in certain things, but.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
I would think it'd be like Bill Belichick. He's 78, dating a 24-year-old, 25-year-old.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I remember I had a friend's dad, like, he mentioned, like, we were at a car show one time and we're walking around and he's like, oh man, look at that girl. My dad's like, what about her?
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, what would you do with that? My dad's like, I wouldn't even know what to do. He's like, she's way younger than me.
Yeah.
He's just like, after a certain point, you're just like, it's not even worth messing with.
Mm-hmm.
It's true, because it's like, you know, like, I couldn't date someone that young because I know I'm going to get a bunch of SpongeBob references, and I didn't watch SpongeBob, so it's like, I'm not going to get most of these.
You know, SpongeBob references do define people, though.
Yeah.
I feel like if you don't get them, you don't get them.
My biggest memory, I think, from SpongeBob is the one where him and Patrick learn how to swear.
Love it. This is the one with the dumpster, and they ride on the dumpster, and it's like,
and they're just, and they're making dolphin noises.
Yeah.
And Mr. Krabs like, whoa, buddies, what did I hear? Like,
that's the good one. That's one of the classic episodes. I agree. I love watching SpongeBob growing up, which is funny because I'm in the same age bracket as the girl you're talking about.
yeah. So it was just like, but I was like, I watched some of it, but it was like not enough to throw references out. Like, I'm one of those, like, I'll reference Dexter's Lab. Yeah. Which is before everyone's time, and it makes me feel old.
I mean,
it'd be like my brother mentioning, like, I'm trying to think what cartoons he had growing up. Like, He-Man. Like
Okay.
He-Man was before my time.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you ever watch that?
I've never personally watched it. No, like I know a lot about these like cartoons and shows growing up because of my sisters because they're older than me. But like my second oldest sister, like, she's 30, so she was like a '90s kid, and like all of the stuff that she had and the things that she did were just like, you do this with me growing up, and so like the video games we played and the things we did, it was just all like I know all the references to all that stuff. So it's kind of nice.
That's like I remember like my nephew's like, yeah, I know what Tomb Raider is. He's like, I watched you guys play it on PlayStation. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. We still did have the PlayStation for a while. It's like I forgot that you were here for that.
Yeah, we had growing up at my grandma and pap's house, we had an N64, and then we also had an old PC in the basement that my grandma would use to like do be online, and we had computer games for it, and one of them was like Tomb Raider, and it was one of the OG Tomb Raiders on there. It was like Windows, like I want to say like 98 or something. It was the pixelized phase. I still like we played the crap out of that.
It was. I tried it. I went and bought they remastered it, like giving new textures and stuff. And I'm trying to play the game, and I am missing every jump. Like the jump from the first level, I'm messing up. I'm like, what is happening? I used to play this game all the time and knew it. Well, yeah, the game. I'm not realizing the game is designed how the old controllers were.
Yes.
They didn't update any of the mechanics.
Just how it looks.
Yeah. So you're just like, oh, I'm just running. I would just take off running. I'm like, whoa, I didn't mean to run like that.
It's like the they remastered GTA, like Vice City, San Andreas, and 3. And I was like, oh, let's go. Like, I want to play these again. It's going to feel so fresh. And it still feels blocky, but it looks nice. It's really, and it made it not fun. It made it not very fun to play.
Well, you're playing a broken game, it feels like, because you're like, wait a minute, I can't even slow down enough to control this guy. But then you got to remember, I'm using the analog stick, when back in the day, it was just you're using the directional pads. So it's like, oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm one of those, like, if I play games, I can't play the horror games.
No?
I will get scared every time.
Dude, my best friend loves, like, Outlast.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You played Outlast before?
I've seen like gameplay of it, and I'm like, I would shit my pants.
Dude, I remember we were like in middle school. I think we were freshmen in high school. Outlast came out, the first one, and then they came out with the second one, and then there's like a co-op version now. But we would like. I remember we played the first two, and we were like scared at that time because it was like, whoa, this is like really scary. And then we started playing Outlast Trials like on our PCs and stuff, and it's like the same concept. It's like, I know what's gonna happen. I know I'm gonna get chased here, and then I still scream like a little girl. Like, every time.
I hate the ones now where it's like you can't talk into the mic.
Oh my gosh, I have one of those.
And they just send like a barrage of scary shit at you. And you're like, I will no. Why do we have to scare people like this? I don't need this.
I can't remember the one name. Yeah, it's not like Phasmophobia. That's the one with the ghosts. Oh, I wish I had the name of the game, but there's one that we played for a while that was it was like that. There was like a monster that can only hear, but whenever he heard you, it was like on. It was on you immediately. Like like he could be down across the map, down in the corner, but it was like right to you immediately.
That especially when you're like trying to run and they're just like behind you trying to get you, and you're like, I'm done.
Oh, I'm done. I just like I just like close my eyes.
Yeah, you know what? It's time to play something else. We're done. I gotta go check the camera real quick, so we'll be right back. And we're back.
A little short break.
Yeah, I had to show off the Hank Jr. cover.
Dude, yeah, it was pretty good.
I'm a sucker for like old country music like that.
Yes, 100%.
I'll tell you what, man. I didn't know that. I think I kind of knew, but I forgot about it. That hey, Blake Shelton has this song called "Goodbye Time."
Okay.
Here, Conway Twitty song originally.
Yeah.
I was listening to him sing it. Like he got some award for like a legend award, and he sings that. And when he's hitting that, the high part of that song, whew, Conway Twitty got a voice. Listen, we are here because somebody listened to Conway Twitty.
I believe
guaranteed.
I believe it.
Damn, like dude, that dude, like he could just melt. Like old grannies was just turn into mud because they would be dust just getting moist, I guess.
Yeah, there's
a little graphic. I didn't mean.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've heard probably worse graphic things.
Yeah, that's true.
But the some of the oldies I have on like my list. So I listen to like you said, like on a Spotify, like Cycle or whatever, like Don Williams, Tulsa Time,
Dude,
you
Don.
know.
You ever hear him do? It's called "Good Old Boys Like Me."
I may have. I'll shuffle.
Yeah.
I may have heard it. Yeah.
He's just. I mean, they said he was tall as hell, like super
Yeah.
tall, but like the way he would sing, it was just that hey, like real chill and
Yeah.
like him. I like Tom T. Hall.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of him?
I don't think I have. No.
He has there's like this one song. It's like kind of a drinking song called "I Like Beer." And they're like, it makes me a jolly good fellow.
Oh, I never heard that.
Yeah, and it's just a fun drinking song.
Sounds like it probably would, especially if you're already
Yeah,
a jolly good fellow.
I'll have to send you. I thought about making like a podcast playlist,
Oh yeah.
and it's just like my songs that I like.
Mhm.
The problem is I'd be just throwing anything up there.
Yeah, it does make sense. You'd be like, it'd be all like, 70s, 80s, 90s country, and then it'd be like Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, literally, I would throw Sabrina Carpenter up there.
You have to,
No shame.
you know.
Like I remember my brother one time. Me and my buddy used to. This was the days of LimeWire.
Okay.
So we destroyed that computer afterwards. I'm just telling you that right now. It blew up from something.
Oh yeah.
And it probably came from LimeWire. So we would just download all these random songs. And one buddy used to play this song called "Go to Church"
Okay.
with Ice Cube, Snoop Dogg, and Lil Jon.
Okay.
And it's like, if you were scared, motherfucker, go to church. So we liked that song, so I threw it on a CD one time.
Yeah.
But we just threw songs onto a CD and didn't really look at what all made it on there.
Right.
It went from Garth Brooks' "The Dance"
Oh boy.
to "Go to Church." My brother goes, "How the
Yeah.
fuck do you go from that to
You
this?"
just do.
I'm like,
you just
man, I don't know.
Yeah, I remember like growing up. I think I was so like I'm a big I'm from Pittsburgh, and I am because of my dad. Thanks, Dad. Shout out, Dad.
Yeah.
I am a huge Cleveland Browns, Cleveland sports fan,
Ah.
like big time, and it's to a point where I don't get upset about it. Really, I'm just like
just accept the
they
fact.
suck. They suck. But that stint there when the Cavaliers were had LeBron and they were going to the finals and stuff, I was a Cavaliers fan before that, still am today.
Yeah.
But I remember we got tickets somehow. My dad found them through somebody, and it was like, hey, I have tickets if you want to go. My dad bought them. We went. So we ended up going, and my aunt was like, hey, come over to my house. And she's from Akron, Ohio. She lives there. She moves around once in a while, but she's not there now, but she used to live there. And we go into her house, and she's like, come look at this. And we go into her back room, and she's got these super big tower, old school tower speakers with subs and everything. You just you put your CD in and it plays it. And the first song she plays was "You Can Do It" Ice Cube, and that just got me into the genre of rap.
Oh, yeah.
R&B, and all that Ice Cube, and then that NWA movie came out, and I started watching that. It just was a time in life like that.
I'll never forget going to see Straight Outta Compton in theaters.
Yes.
I'm sitting, me and my buddy went because it's we were jamming to all that music in high school.
yeah.
So we're like, dude, let's go. So we're sitting there, and as the movie would get ready to announce, for instance, there's that part where they sign up for death. They were going to just break off and do Death Row Records.
Right.
There was a dude behind me. Every single time they would hit a historical milestone, he would say what they were going to do. Like the one guy's like, what are you going to call that record company? And the guy turns, and you could hear the guy behind me, Death Row. And they're like, Death Row. And I was like, dude,
Oh my
I'm getting a
God.
history lesson before the movie happens.
Did it ruin it?
No.
No.
I thought it was awesome because it was cool to be in a packed theater like that. And I don't know, I found my favorite Ice Cube song out of that movie. No Vaseline.
No Vaseline, dude. I'm telling you, that scene was crafted perfectly. That scene with going back and forth between all of them, and then getting pissed off.
I like when the manager's more mad. He's more mad because they kept making fun of him. He goes, "I'm going to sue and all this stuff," and they're like, "Why? It's a diss song.
Yeah.
It's kind of what we do. We'll just write another one to him."
Yeah.
It's just, they weren't mad. They were like, "It's actually pretty good and it's funny." time for us to write one about him now.
That song, like how that I haven't heard a diss like that ever since that song. Like I mean, there's been some good disses out. You know.
Yeah, Eminem has no problem, and then Kendrick Lamar dropping that at the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. That was. No one thought he was going to do it.
Dude, him looking the best part is like everyone kept waiting.
They're like,
and then like when you see him look in the camera and him smile, he said that with such intent.
Yep.
I remember like watching it. Everybody just went nuts when that happened.
Oh yeah, all the TikToks, all the like everything you saw after it was just like they had like the clip of the show and then everyone like reacting to it. I saw it for weeks. I saw that like clip.
It was a pretty good halftime show. Like. I know everybody's like, oh, I want to see a country halftime show.
Yeah.
Who are you going to get right now to put on a show like that?
I mean.
Like, back in the day, like the 90s, you had people like Garth Brooks that was just like, they brought energy to their show. Now, yeah, you have people that bring energy to their show, but no one does showmanship like that. Like, there's no one big enough, I think, that could do that.
That's the way to put it. I think there's a lot of people like... Everyone goes Stapleton or whatever, but a lot of Stapleton stuff, he just stands there and sings. Like a lot of that, like look at what like Kendrick Lamar did. He was moving, he was doing all the stuff, all the choreographed dancing and all that stuff was around him. Like it really worked into it.
Yeah, they have to find a way to make a show out of it.
Correct.
There's no way to make a show out of just one band.
Yep.
Like, I could see Luke Combs maybe doing it.
Yeah.
Him bringing out maybe Morgan Wallen Hardy.
That'll be crazy.
Those guys, I could see them doing the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I can't see, like, them getting, like, I don't know, like, there's no, like, I could see Shania Twain doing it back in the day, but.
Yeah, or even if they did, like, the only way I think they could pull it off now and really keep the viewers, like oh, this is boring or not, and, like, keep the viewers, like, watching, I think they could do, like, a call to like old country and have like all the hits, all the hit makers come out and do like a little like excerpt,
Yeah, the bad part is you lost Alan Jackson. Like, damn, that made me sad. Like knowing that he can't play anymore.
Yeah,
it's like, man, then just come out and sing.
Yeah,
like something. Just give me that.
Yeah, I know.
I got to see him though at PPG. That was cool.
Yeah, I don't think I was around. I think I was out of the country at that point. But I miss it. It's okay. I'll see someone else. Like I want to see.
I know they said like like in some other countries, like country music is huge.
Yeah.
Like Europe.
Yeah.
They said Europe loves American country music.
Yeah.
They hate Americans but love country music.
I think like I was very shocked because I was most recently in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And just for a little stint there, and I was very shocked that at the one pub they had there, which is like classic German pub that what you think of when I say German pub, that's where I was at.
Yeah.
So they were singing Country Roads louder than a WVU game in that bar. Like,
could you imagine how aggressive that song is now? Like in Germany, like Country Roads. Like I'm trying to think what a German accent screaming "Country Roads take me." Well, it would scare me.
Yeah. Well, they play. I was there. I was in Scotland at one point too, but when I was coming back from deployment in the summer, and they'll take these songs and they'll play like the songs like you think, oh, like Country Roads or whatever it is, but instead of it just being like the OG song by John Denver, it's like an EDM version, and they like. It's like doo 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 while it's singing, and everyone's like getting it, and like it's crazy.
It's kind of like Tequila Cowboy then.
Yeah,
because you'll hear them do that too.
Yeah, like they'll mix in the country with like the new stuff.
I will say, like, I'm gonna give a shout out to DJ Craig Evans, man. When he does Country Girl Shake It For Me, that place just jumping every time.
Dude, there was one time I was in there. It was not a good DJ, but I think I know the guy you're talking about. He was very good when I was in there. Like one of the last times I was in.
He reminds me of my next door neighbor from high school.
Okay.
Like same hair.
Okay.
That's what it reminds me of. So every time I see him, it was just like, oh, it's not him. Like I forget. Like it would be him.
Right. But. Yeah. DJing is interesting because there's people that you can, for someone who's done it, like I haven't done it at a crazy level, but I was DJing like weddings, DJing proms, and all that stuff. You can tell someone who is new. You can tell someone who is like good at what they do, but they're not great. And then someone who just completely fakes what they're doing and just presses play on like a mixed, like a 2-hour long mixed set.
Yeah.
And they just like fake stuff or whatever. And like some of the, I'm just gonna assume the guy you're talking about is who I'm thinking about at Tequila Cowboy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he'll mix in some stuff. I'm like, whoa, you know,
Yeah.
like at the right time too.
There was a guy. I used to know the guy that used to run karaoke back in the back.
Okay.
But then they like changed it. Like I think I think he took over. I thought he took over Little Red Corvette, but I don't know if he still works there. I haven't seen him there because if he went to there, I never go in that room.
Yeah,
That room is that is the elephant graveyard.
Yes.
Like what's that dark shadowy place? We never go to Little Red Corvette.
Don't go there. Don't
like
do it.
I'll go in that hallway just to see Chris Farley, and then keep moving.
It's like, all right, we're out.
Yep.
I had my worst. One of my last times being there. I was with my buddy, my best friend from high school, and we were like, let's just drink it up and have a good time, whatever. And then, which is ironic because my fiance now, her cousin's boyfriend, I work with him. He was back there in the red Corvette. He's like, hey, I got a shot for you. So I'm like hammered. I'm like just, I'm like whatever, free shot. I go back and I end my night with Johnny Walker shot. I believe it was Johnny Walker Black Label. And at that point, I'd never had scotch before. I never had bourbon or scotch. I just drink like the whiskeys that were mixed drinks, whatever. And I literally was like drooling because it was like I was holding my life back.
Yeah, oh yeah.
At that bar.
I heard somebody one time call like that moment you feel like you're going to throw up.
Oh.
They call that spit and venom.
Oh yeah.
Because you can feel it, like your mouth salivating. Like, get ready, bud. I told you what was going to happen.
Yeah.
That's why. I can't drink like I used to. I used to like be able to like. I remember this was during COVID. I would have 3 big margaritas from Tequila Cowboy.
Okay.
3 of them, and then 2 Jack and Cokes. Like I would order a lot, and the woman's like, "I can't serve you another one of these." Like, and the guy's like, "Trust me, he can handle it."
Right.
Like, I mean, I'd be shit faced at the end of the night, but it worked. And tequila is just fun.
It's fun when it stays down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
had a bad stint with I just like getting like tequila sunrises, and I was with a company at one point. I was working, and the company was based in Moon. We would fly out to like different areas, or we drive to Tennessee. We would fly to California. So we went to California, and the job we were on was in this hospital, but then it was really close to the Airbnb, which was close to Rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
So we literally, the one night, my boss was like, "Hey, we're just gonna drink Rodeo." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And the whole way down until like the last bar where you can't drink anymore, I had tequila sunrises.
Oof.
And I'm not kidding you, dude. Won't drink tequila again.
Dude, then I'm just gonna.
I'll leave it at that. You don't want to get too graphic.
I don't want to get too graphic.
Leave it at that.
But
I mean, I was sleeping in the hospital bathroom floor just to be able to recover from that.
I was. Yeah, the bathroom is rough after a tequila sunrise.
Oh, yeah.
It's the orange juice.
Yep.
Yeah.
The grenadine.
I said that I always said that like how it looks coming in, it kind of looks the reverse coming out. It looks more like tomato juice.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. That happened to me in Ohio.
Okay.
I went out there they were having the rodeo out there. Have you ever been to one?
Dude, everyone like asked me to go to rodeos, and I never am free or whatever, but I've seen them online, and they're insane.
Dude, so Waynesburg used to have the biggest rodeo.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was the biggest rodeo around here, I guess. And I always heard about it, and they always said Rinky Dinks was always packed for it because all the cowboys would come down there. Mm-hmm. But I never went. Like, my family never went. They were always just like, they just never was interested.
Right.
And recently I went to go, or it was a couple years ago, I went to go film a rodeo. Like, I got hired by a company just to do a job for a day. And I got to film a rodeo. I had so much fun. Those things are a blast. And those dudes have the biggest balls on anybody.
I believe
hands down. Like,
you ever see someone get kicked by like a bull?
I watched this dude get knocked the fuck out. The bull literally led with its head and smacked him right in the head and knocked him out.
God.
And he got up and was like, walked it off.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he's feeling that.
I had it on. I had the camera pointed at it, and it caught the impact, and you just see me look away.
Pan away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew.
because they were like, don't show it.
Oh yeah, don't do it.
I'm like, that's kind of the fun.
Yeah, I think I should probably hit one. Maybe in the summer. They're usually in the summer or springtime.
Yeah, I know that PBR's coming to console.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, PPG console. I don't know. They
same
change the name
Same
every
thing.
5 years.
I saw it last year. A lot of Waynesburg, Greene County, they all went to that PBR, and then it was in console or PPG.
Yeah, it's so much fun. Like, they just put on such a good show.
Oh yeah.
Like, they got pyrotechnics going off. They light the ring on fire.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
it's like, here comes the cowgirls, and they're riding the horses. And I'm like, I was told to stay away from all these.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, because you'll fall in love with one, and you're like, oh, my God, she's awesome. Then you're like, wait, I remember, stay away from the horse girls. Stay away from horse girls. Everyone's told me that. Everyone is like, you have any advice? And they're like, yeah, stay away from horse girls. Every
why.
time.
I wonder why.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because it's like I don't know if it's a connection with the horse kind of thing or.
I don't know. I've only met.
I feel like there would be a huge perk about it, but I'll let people guess what the perk would be.
They wear cowboy hats.
No, I was gonna say they're good at riding.
I was letting it stay in the air, but that works too.
Dang it! Oh man,
I caught your vibe.
I didn't know if you caught the vibe or
I
not.
caught the vibe. I was letting it.
All right, everybody at home, if they didn't catch the vibe, they're like,
Now they caught it.
Yeah, they're all like,
fastball.
we were gonna let you not, but you hung yourself on that one, bud.
It's okay. It was funny.
Yeah, we're all trying to be funny. That's all.
Yeah.
So what have you got out like currently, like for music wise? You
Music-wise.
have like how many songs do you have out?
Okay. So there was a lot more music out on Spotify and all the platforms that are major platforms. As
Yeah.
they call them. Originally, when I was a duo with a guy I'm in the Air Force with and everything, and we went our separate ways. And now some of the music stayed up. Two of those songs are one of the songs that grossed more, in the stream side of things.
Yeah.
So I have a song I did. I recorded it just because I like the beat on it. It's more like the modern, like urban country, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And I recorded that at home, and then we deployed, went to the Middle East, and I took my recording stuff with me, and I recorded it in my closet in my dorm room, which I'm not kidding you. It was like, I can't even explain how small it was. It's just enough for like a little dresser and a little coat rack, and that was it. I like rigged it up to have like soundproof stuff in there. Soundproof.
Yeah.
A blanket.
Yeah. I just threw the comforter
over my head. Like I was sweating in there recording. But anyway, I got the vocals done with that. I sent it out to this guy, my producer now, Sean Rogers. He's in Nashville, and he's worked with some pretty notable dudes who at their beginning, and some guys now that are still pretty notable, like name wise.
Mm-hmm.
But I have that song. It's called "Never Miss Me." It's out. It's pretty like urban, pretty like trappy. And then the other song I have out right now is complete opposite. It is a country love song, and it's just something I wrote, and I wrote it kind of for, the relationship I have with my fiance, and it's just like, it's true, it's pure,
Yeah.
I got one that I'm working on right now that's just like, it's always been a top lining, which top lining is when you have the beat or the track that you want to buy offline or buy the rights or the lease to offline, and then you just put vocals to it, and then you send it out and it gets mixed and you get it back. That's top lining. But a lot of artists will do that because they have writers for them and stuff. But I'm taking this idea that I had, which I think you're gonna like.
Okay.
I'm taking this idea that I had, and we're going from the ground up because I sent it to Sean, and he texted me back and was like, "Dude, you have something here that's interesting. Like, I'm excited to help you with this."
Okay.
So the song coming out, this is the first time I ever talked about it on the internet. So,
Exclusive. Big Hoss Tailgate exclusive.
First take.
Yeah.
So I have a song coming out. Whether this comes out before it does or not, it doesn't matter. It's called "Forever Radio." That's the song.
Okay.
And it is about the radio. It's about two things at once. This is how I write music. I write about a topic. Here's the title, and it's about either one thing that leads to another, or two things that can mean the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called Forever Radio, and Forever Radio is about the radio that was in my dad's workshop growing up that never was off. It's always on.
Oh,
no
yeah,
what.
dude. I know exactly what
know?
you're talking about.
It's playing.
My dad didn't have it, but my uncle did.
Okay.
So a lot of my uncles did. Like I knew people that like had that. Like you'd walk
Yep.
in, there's just the radio's
It's
on.
just the same. Yeah. I can't remember the local station in Waynesburg. It was like WAMB, or I think it's what it was. WAMB.
Yeah.
WAMB with what's his name?
Crazy Dougie Wilson.
Crazy Dougie Wilson.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I used to listen to him on Sunday nights because he used to do the classic like 50s
Oh
and
my God,
60s.
yeah. And he had that voice too. That classic voice that if you heard WAMB, you knew it was him.
Yeah, he said, "I have the body for radio."
Yes.
I was like, "That's a good line."
That's a good line. Yeah, but anyway, so every all year that radio was on, and it was WAMB or whatever John Mayer CD my dad had in there, which is pretty ironic. I love John Mayer.
I mean, so like I don't know. John Mayer can kind of be country if he wanted to.
Could be, yeah.
Like
easily.
that, he plays. You know, he's pretty good guitar player. You know, especially like acoustic stuff is really good too.
Yeah. I would listen to that or whatever, and so the first meaning of that is forever radio, which is that it's that radio that's been on forever, and then the other meaning about it is the songs that are forever going to be on radio, forever, and are always going to be radio hits no matter where you hear them. They're always going to be on the radio. That's the idea of the song.
That's true because like you listen to like let's say you listen to Y108,
Right?
They always play a '90s country song.
Yep.
There's no way because it's like if you didn't, you're probably gonna get a phone call that day.
Yep.
Probably from fans bitching and be like, I didn't hear George Strait today. What happened?
Yep. And I promise you, it's going to be the same person that has that same radio on all the time in the shop, at their tire shop or whatever it is. So that's the idea of the song. And the version I had, I sent the lyrics out to Sean, and he got back to me, and he was like, dude, we got something. Let me send you something back. And he tweaked the chorus a little bit. Because at first I mentioned, it just says George and Johnny. Mm-hmm. And he added Merlin in there to where it kind of like really, really, really locked in. And dude, I can't wait for people to hear this song.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's what I was kind of wondering about. I was like, how do you guys write music? Because I'm like, that's like, I don't know, like comedy seems easier because I'm just talking about something and I'm just telling you guys a story. You guys got to rhyme that shit and it's got to be cool.
Yeah, the rhyming is cool because you can, if you're good at it, a lot of the music that's rhymed is like the big ones like Girl and World. Every girl that has a song, Girl. Every girl that has a song that it says Girl World or whatever. It's if you find a song that says Girl and doesn't rhyme with World, put it on your playlist.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Is like that's the problem with like new country. Is I swear to God, as soon as I hear the words "Hey girl," I'm done.
You're out.
Done. Every time.
Like in the manner of like not. It's not like in the lyrics. It's like in the background. Like they have it like.
Yeah, well, it's just like dumb because it's like, why are you like? No one talks like that. Just sing a song.
No.
Why does everything got to be like I mean, you're having a conversation? It's what it feels like. Most country music now feels like they're trying to have a conversation and hit on a girl.
Yeah.
Where before you used to get a lot of like stories and stuff.
Yep.
Who was it? There was one song. I think it's Buy Dirt.
Buy Dirt. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very good song.
Yeah,
that's Jordan Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The video for that, like, that'll tug at you.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't think I've seen the music video. I saw the Bar None one he just came out with.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what the song's called, and I saw that music video. It's freaking cool.
It's hard, like, even country music videos. I remember, like, videos used to be really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's like everything is just the same. It's either a house party or a field party.
Yep. Fire.
Yeah, there's always a bonfire.
Always.
Trucks.
Girls that are wearing way too like little for the time of year.
Yeah.
You know.
You're like, it's kind of cold.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
I know.
Like, I could see your breath.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple guys from Nashville that I like drank with in a bar, and they would pop up in different videos. Like one guy I know, he's in like John Party's video. There's a guy I know, he's a manager for I think John Langston.
Okay, yeah.
And he's in the One Margarita video.
Oh, I love that song. It's so catchy. I love it.
Like you could see him. He's standing in the back and he's just going. Two margaritas together.
That'd be the best job.
I was like, dude, I could have done that.
Yeah,
like,
sign me up.
I was like, I'll be your stunt double. Let's go.
Let me get you. You know what? Now that you said that, I'm gonna get you in a music video. I have one I'm working on. So
I've been like pitching it to a couple people. I've been like, listen, if you ever need anybody,
yeah.
My buddy has a song. my buddy Jackson has a song called "Shots Fired,"
Okay.
and I told him for years, like, dude, I have the music video for this song.
Okay.
I said it's perfect. You could do it, and you could do it easy and cheap.
Okay.
And he's like, okay. And what it is he's talking about like this, it's like almost like you're robbing something, and then he sees this girl and it's shots fired, like, and they're chasing after each other.
Okay.
I said, doesn't it seem like a husband and wife having a Nerf gun fight in the house?
Okay.
I think that would be awesome.
I feel like if the song was about something else and then the actual music video was completely opposite,
Yeah.
it would be better.
I just thought it'd be cool if, like, it was a guy coming home and he comes home from work, had a rough day, and he it's that Facebook post where someone sees the note and it's the wife, and she's like,
pack it up,
let's go. And he's just like, all right, shit, let's go. And he starts, I would say if you're going to do the video for it, the action has to be so good.
Yes.
Like, it needs to look like John Wick level action of Nerf gun fights.
Diving down the steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the kind of how I see it playing out in my head.
I think that would be a good idea, because you could start the video and it would be like, it would seem more serious, like, man, I'm tired of this, or whatever. And then you see the note, and then they open the door, and instead of it being like a actual, like, argumentative, like, fight, it's just them Nerf gun fighting. That would be hilarious.
Yeah. That's what I was like, this would be awesome. Like,
yeah.
It's just the things you think about. You're like, I have no way to do that myself, so it's just gonna sit in the old tank.
Yeah, I'm not sure. One of the guys that I really Sean's worked with before, and I definitely, I don't base my music off of anybody, but I definitely like his vibe a lot. He's pretty big, but he told me, he was like, every song needs to be, as long as you're as small as you are, every song needs to be a single, and there needs to be content for every song, and there should be like music videos for every song. He like broke it down to me the night after I saw him, and like, such motivation,
Yeah.
Like, what motivation for you listen to a guy on your Spotify every day, and then you go and see him at a concert, and he's like, yo, let's hang after the concert. Like, it makes your entire life.
Exactly. Yeah. But there's times where you go see somebody, you're like, yeah, it was cool, and then they're like, stick around. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a story for you. You want to hear a quick one?
Actually, I have to go check the camera real quick. We'll be right back. And we're off. So you were going. We left you on a cliffhanger.
We did.
What's the story? Spill the beans.
Spill the beans. Okay, let's see where I was. I remember.
Okay.
We're talking about Chase Matthew?
Yes.
Okay. So, I've always been told that growing up, don't, if you ever see someone as a singer or a celebrity or whatever, don't, geek out. Because it's like, they want you to just be chill.
Yeah.
So my buddy, who at the time I did music with, we were at the Chase Matthew concert at Tipsy Tea's in Morgantown, and it was like on a random night in like the summer. I had to work the next day, I believe. And so we ended up
the best concerts.
The best concerts.
When you have to work the night before or the night of.
Yes. The best ones.
Yeah.
But anyway, we go down there, and he's like the whole way. I'm in Pittsburgh, and it's Morgantown. He's down there. He was off that day, and he's like, dude, get here. I see him. I'm like, oh my God, let's go see him. Like, let's meet this guy, right? So we end up meeting him, like, after the concert. He comes right out of the back room, and we're like, I said, listen, we need to tell him that we're like a duo. We need to say, like, hey, we're doing music, and you're a big inspiration. I said, let me talk. So we end up going up to him, and he's like, dude, he's like, you were freaking singing every song, and so were you. And he was like, he started BSing, so we started BSing with him and his opening act. That opening act was Jay Webb. I don't know if you know who that is or not.
I've heard the name. I don't think I've listened to him.
Jay Webb is like, he does his own thing and doesn't care.
Okay.
It's in the country music like realm. He's got like some really good country songs, and he's got some really good like FU country rap songs. I like them all. But anyway, we meet Chase, we hang out with some management, and we go about our way. Mm-hmm. And that was like my first taste of like, wow, like this dude was like real. Mm-hmm. Like, and you expect that. Get away from me. I'm an artist, whatever. But he wasn't that way.
Yeah, there's certain ones like I've heard. Fuck it, I want to shoot myself in the foot because I want beef with this guy. I always heard Morgan Wallen's like that. Like, I've heard he did that a couple times. Like, he was like, get the fuck away from me, like, kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is his fandom is arguably as big as like George Strait and you know what I mean. These big names where like the women and the people, like, they become not human. They don't realize like this is a person.
Yeah.
You know, and I do get where you can get like a little bit like pissy at a point, like, oh, like get away from me, you know.
Well, I always heard he was just like he had that attitude before getting famous.
Before the thing.
Yeah, this was like before like COVID. He was just like still kind of that way. Yeah, I have a really good story I'm not allowed to tell.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know too many people, so I have to like talk about it like when it's not recorded.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. It's respected. You know what I mean? Sometimes some stories are best held inside. Yeah, just it was a good experience, and you know, he ended up giving us contact information for the guy who produces my music now, and it's just really and the guy that produced my music, he's not. You hear that cliche like producers don't care about you, man. They'll just cut you whatever, and they'll give you the music back.
Is the producer? Is he from Pittsburgh?
He is from Nashville. He's from Michigan. Now lives in Nashville.
Okay, because I know there's a guy from Pittsburgh that was a producer, and he like works with like Trey Lewis a lot.
Yeah, I know a guy because a lot of the beats you can buy offline.
Yeah,
they post them, and their names are there and where they're from. And I follow a lot of them on socials and stuff. But the guy that I work with, Sean, he worked with Chase when Chase was like before he got with Upchurch and everything, and before he was like before County Line came out and all that, his big hit. At the time, and that's what Sean does. Sean worked with Bailey Zimmerman when he first Never Coming Home. Bailey Zimmerman, Sean cut that.
Okay,
he went to Sean and he cut it, and then Bailey gets with the guys that are big because he blew up overnight. He's an overnight sensation,
Yeah,
which sometimes it happens in the music industry, like it does.
You never know what's gonna happen. Like it's funny though, because like that's what like I was listening to I was reading an article with Eric Church.
Okay.
And he was talking about like the music industry, like the big labels keep trying to push like these TikTok stars onto him. Like, hey, bring this person on the road. He goes, okay, but like, did they have any experience? Like, have they played any shows or anything? And and they're like, well, no, like they're TikTok famous. They have like 1 million followers. He goes, I don't care. He's like, I don't want someone I'm not bringing someone on tour with me. He goes, and doesn't have the experience in playing in front of an audience.
Yeah.
He goes, because if something happens, how are you going to deal with it?
Correct.
You're going to clam up? You're going to shut down? Like, I can't have that on my show because then it reflects bad on me.
Yeah, no, I get that. I saw Eric Church recently when he came to Pittsburgh, and when I tell you what a rebound from my opinion on his live music, I saw him at Star Lake when Co-Wetzel opened for him, and it was like something about that show just wasn't good for me. I don't know if it was
that show was a little off though.
Were you there at that one?
That was a weird show. Yeah, that was. I don't think that was him. I think trying to like basically advertise his Sirius XM channel.
Yeah,
that's what it seemed like that tour was. Because I'm like, why is he at Star Lake, not PPG? Like he normally sells out.
Right. Yeah, he came out and he did, and I hadn't heard any of his new stuff off of his newest album, but he came out on PPG. Did you go and see him at the PPG recently or no?
I didn't. I was going to buy tickets, but the tickets were like so out of sight, and I was like, because I remember like I went the time he came before Star Lake, the double Heart and Soul tour, and I think I paid $150 for Heart Pit. And it's now $300 for like nosebleeds.
Yeah, regulars.
Like, piss off! I'm not doing this game. It's like,
it's terrible.
Yeah, it's like I refuse to. Like, that's why I went to. My concert going has been cut down so much. Yeah. Like, so it's like if I do go to a show, it's because I really want to go see the person.
Yeah, and usually if I want to go to see a person and it's not at PPG, I'll go to Starlight because it's lawn seats and they're like $70 or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can get as close as you can without going over. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Eric Church came out. He did like the top to bottom on his album. He did Hands of Time, which that song, I don't know if you heard it, it's freaking rocking. Everything about that song, whether it be like the background vocals or like the little like the clock noises you can hear in it, are phenomenal. But he did top to bottom of his new album, and then I was like, I don't really know many of these. And then as soon as that last song was over, he's like, let's kick this off, and it was like da 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 da, Desperate Man, and then he did all the hits, and it was the best show I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, Desperate Man's pretty good.
Phenomenal.
Oh, then you got Ray Wiley Hubbard in the video.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite Eric Church songs, Knives in New Orleans.
It's good.
There's something about that song because it can be interpreted so many ways, and you don't know how. Because it's just like this guy's being chased, but did he kill somebody? Is he running from something?
Yeah, I know. You don't know.
You don't know, and I love the song. It's just my buddy played that song though. Him doing an acoustic. To be fair, I was really hammered that night. But did you ever have that moment of clarity when you're hammered? Like
Always.
there's a brief moment where you see something and it's like
The clearest you've ever seen in your life.
it's the clearest thing you've ever seen in your life, and you come to like a realization kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like you're like I could drive home right now.
No, it was just like it just made me like, oh my god! Like I think it was the moment that was like that is my favorite song of all time, like one of my favorite songs.
Yeah. Oh, it's like you're saying more of like a peak time where it's okay. I get what you mean. I get.
Yeah, it's like that peak drunk before everything goes downhill,
downhill,
where you just see it and you're just like, my life is forever changed now because I heard him the way he sang that song that night. It's my favorite version of that song.
That's good. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite Eric Church song. I mean, I would say I like "Creepin'" a lot just because of how that comes in, you know. And then I would say "Desperate Man's" good. "Hell of a View," one of the best.
Oh, I like "Hell of a
One
View."
of the best. Yeah.
"Through My Ray-Bans" though was pretty banging too.
Good.
That was the one that was. It was on the "and" part of the album. It was the "and." It was like it was like that song where he was like basically giving everybody hope during COVID because like everybody was like, I'll never go to a concert again. Thanks. Like the way everything was. And then when he said that, he's like, I can't wait to see you through my Ray-Bans. It's like, man, I was like choking up, like listening to it. I was like, God damn, dude.
Yeah. Eric Church, I've seen a lot of people, like I said, like 2 years ago, I went to a lot of Starlight concerts, went to a lot of like concerts that came to the area. And the first one that kicked that off was, I went to the Morgan Wallen Dangerous tour. And then the following year I went to his was One Night at a Time tour, and it was at PNC.
Okay.
But the Wallen Dangerous tour, and then when Parker and McCollum opened for him at the One Night at a Time tour, those two moments were like, dude, I want to do this. Like, I want to pursue this music. Wallen came out to like 26,000 people at Star Lake, and it was in the energy, dude. Like he came out and he did this thing that was like he sang Up Down, and he came out and he was up down, and then he came to the edge of the stage and was like, yeah, like that, real loud, and it was like stomping and whatever, and it just like erupted, man. It was awesome.
I like whenever people can like hype the crowd up enough like that. It's like it does make the shows more fun. I will say, like, I don't know. I went to go see Jelly Roll and Post.
Yeah,
that was a weird show for me. Only because I didn't really listen to a lot of Post Malone before he switched to country.
Okay.
So when he started doing all of his Post stuff, I was like, it's good, but I feel like I don't fit in. Like,
yeah,
the Jelly Roll did really good. That was cool.
I've heard it's good. I've heard Jelly Roll is as advertised, you know.
Oh yeah, he can. It's weird. I think certain songs he sings better than other ones he does.
Okay.
Like his voice fits certain songs better. Like, you know, Son of a
Sinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That song fits his voice perfect.
Yeah.
Then I've heard him do covers. Like I think he did Mama, I'm Coming Home.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
And I was like,
It's not
like, it's not bad, but you could have done something. You should have done this your own style. You shouldn't try to do it like Ozzy's.
Sometimes they have to do that. I feel like some artists need to just do their own style instead of being like a one-for-one cover, which I don't know how it works, you know, legality-wise. But
Yeah. Are you a big Sturgill fan?
Sturgill Simpson?
Yeah.
I like Sturgill. I haven't gotten into him enough to be like, I know this song. You know, You Can Have the Crown is always
I was gonna say the first two albums he did are like I would say his best country stuff. Then after that, it starts getting weird, and then I really like Sound and Fury.
Yeah.
And then he has a couple songs after it I was really digging, but those first two albums are like, put you on another level of like music wise.
Did Sturgill do it always gets me emotional when I hear it because I lost my dog. But did Sturgill do that one song was like, well, it's like
Sam.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that album.
Yeah.
If you listen to the whole album, it's pretty good because it's telling a story.
Okay.
It starts off where he basically said, he goes, I wanted to do like my version of Redheaded Stranger.
Okay.
Which, if you listen to the Willie Nelson Redheaded Stranger album, it's a continuous story about a guy who, I think his wife was killed or something.
Okay.
And then he kills the guys that killed them, and then he was like a preacher when he did this. So then he like loses his faith and then slowly comes back.
Okay.
I think that's Redheaded Stranger. And then the Sturgill one is about like a guy, I think he's half Native American or something.
Okay.
And they kidnapped his wife. So he goes after the guys that got him, and he takes his dog with him, and then the dog dies, and then
you get Sam.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to listen to it now.
Yeah, when you get the context of it, it makes you understand why Sam.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it talks about the horse too, and then eventually, like, he catches up to him, and then they tell the story off at the end.
There was a movie like that, like how you explain that album was. Like it was with I can't remember who the main actor in it, but it was like that where it was like they came in and murdered his family, and he went and hunted them down. It was like old Western movie. It came out. It was more recent, like a recent Western movie that was like that.
Ooh, there's so many ones that are like that, though. It's like hard to find that.
I know.
I mean, because it's like you could go with The Searchers. You could go with, dang, I'm trying to think of a Western one that happened with.
If you said it, I'd freaking know it immediately.
It's killing me because I'm like trying to think of a new Western that came out. Because the last one I see like in theaters, like Western wise, I would say was The Magnificent Seven.
Okay.
That was pretty good. And kind of the same story, like bad guys beating up a town, have to go get help, and these gunslingers come in.
Yeah, I liked one of my favorites of all time is Revenant with what's his name, Leonardo.
Oh, that was that it?
No, that's just a different one I'm thinking about now that I think of this movie. But the Revenant with Leonardo, when he just like goes through all this like crazy pillaging, and then he like sleeps in a dead horse and like.
So, the crazy part is most of that story is true.
Mm-hmm.
In that they left him for dead, took his shit. That stuff's true. Him getting attacked by the bear.
Right.
Like, they didn't do the part in the movie. They said they tried it, but they said they couldn't get it to work. Where there's a part in there where he grabbed maggots. In real life, the guy that this story's based on, he grabbed maggots and put it in the wound so it would eat the infection.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
I've actually heard that before, now you mentioned it.
Yeah, my dad used to tell, they always, like, if you grew up in our area, a lot of that movie people know because older people loved talking about the mountain men and Indians and stuff, so that you would hear those stories in passing.
Yeah.
Like the part where he rides the horse off a cliff, not him. It's a guy that lived around here. I think that's based off of Lou Wetzel.
Oh.
What you hear about that, like, in West Virginia a lot.
Yeah.
But it's like they took a couple mountain men stories and made it into one.
Okay, so that makes a lot more sense then. 'Cause it seemed, for being such a good movie,
Oh, yeah. The movie's good. The ending, the real life ending, sucks balls.
Yeah.
What happens is, in real life, Tom Hardy's character runs and signs up for the military. So he tracks him down to his outpost and goes, I'm killing him because he left me for dead and took my shit.
Right.
And they said, you do that and you will be arrested for killing an officer of the military.
Right.
So he couldn't do anything about it. They paid him $50 for his troubles and gave him a rifle and said, be on your way.
That's the actual ending.
That's the real life story, like, to what happened. It's like...
Well, that would have been a lame ending to the movie.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's kind of like, wow, that guy got fucked. And it's like, yeah, that's the real story. He got fucked.
Because he was like, he couldn't even speak for a while during that movie. Like through that.
Oh, yeah.
He got attacked and everything. He was like, couldn't speak, and they were just dragging him around. Back
then, too, and it's funny that one little, like, kid that's, like, traveling with him is Jim Bridger, who's, like, famous mountain man, like, in history and stuff, and it shows him as a teenager. It's, like, crazy. Like, those guys are the ones, like, they basically forged, like, America, kind of. Like, they blazed the trail to go, like, hey, we don't go over there. Why? There's a bear. How you know? Lost Tom. Like Tom got eaten by a bear.
Mhm.
That's why we don't go over there no more.
Yeah, don't go over there anymore.
Yeah. So it's like kind of cool that those guys got to go and test everything out before we got to go there.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where all the aliens are. They found the aliens first and was like, hey.
Don't go over there.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
I do like, what's your favorite Western though?
Western. 310 to Yuma.
It's a pretty good one, I'm not going to lie.
I would. It's up there. I might leave it there at 310 to Yuma, just because of the, like, growing up, I watching it with my grandfather, and should I leave it there?
Nah, because there's a couple you could throw up there.
Yeah.
Best Western of all time, it depends on what you're talking about. You're talking about, if you include miniseries, Lonesome Dove.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Lonesome Dove?
I've heard of it, haven't seen it.
It is like 8 hours, but like it's the true story about like friendship. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's very good Western. Tombstone?
Yeah.
You ever see Tombstone?
Tombstone is it like it's a movie? Or is this like a?
That's Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer.
I probably have seen it, or I should watch it.
You should watch it.
I should watch it.
That is, it's peak.
Okay.
But hey man, huh?
Val Kilmer, R.I.P.
Yeah, dude, that threw me for a loop because I was Batman growing up.
Dude.
Batman, and it's like he's dead.
Yeah.
Like
he had that role in Top Gun 2, and then he just like vanished.
I was hoping for sure like he was gonna make a recovery and we get like Val Kilmer back.
I did too.
It's crazy. That's why it's like, everybody's like, it's flu season. Oh, it's the flu.
Right.
And people die, like our age, die of the flu.
They died of the flu.
And you're like, for what? Like, I don't know. It's like either you had something like you didn't realize, and
Right.
or that just happened to be a really bad case, and it's rare, but like it happens. It's crazy though.
It does happen, yeah.
Yeah. But hey, man, I appreciate you like coming on here and doing this, taking your
Dude,
time.
It's well overdue.
Yes.
I think I met you 2 years ago at Tequila Cowboy, and
Before all this, it was like all just audio.
before all I even had music even written. So
Heck yeah.
it's a cool full circle moment, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm glad we finally got to do this.
Yeah.
Do you have any music coming out like that you want? Like oh yeah, you did. You
did.
mentioned the Forever Radio.
Yeah, currently I have like, let's just say my number one song right now, whatever.
Yeah.
My number one song right now is Better Than That. It's on all streaming platforms right now.
Okay.
I have another one out called Never Miss Me. They're both pretty good, pretty decent songs if you like anything in the realm of country music. And then the next song coming out, it should be coming out, I'll say in February. I'd
Okay.
say maybe March, early March. It's going to be Forever Radio. That's what it's going to be called. That's the title track of that.
Right on, man. Yeah. Go check him out.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
Trying to think of anything else we could pop on and say. Yeah. When did you say Forever Radio comes out?
When does it come out? Well, it's being produced right now, ground up. So I would say give it a week or two now. I might aim for mid-February to maybe early March. We'll see.
I was trying to like guess whenever like when the episode drops, because the episode would come out next week.
Oh, you're good. No worries. No worries, dude.
Sweet.
Yeah, the more that people know, the better about your podcast, about my music. It's what we're here for.
Yeah, right on. And I'll clip it up so you can, if you need to help advertise it for a reel or something. I got you. I'll take care of people.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah. But all right, guys, that's it for the episode.